Get eaten by a shack. That's my wave runner sound. I don't know what they sound like.
Wave runner sound like that. I don't want to go on a wave runner if it sounds like that. I want something that's
I don't
going to
want to
get
go
me
on a wave runner where there's
to
fucking
and
great
from.
whites swimming around.
Yeah, I'll stick to freshwater, thank you.
Or tiger shacks.
Now that's a
Hey,
wicked
that
shack.
I don't do well with sharks. Or the ocean, really.
Yeah, me neither. Fuck that shit. There's stuff out there that'll eat you whole. Nope.
Seriously.
Well, I think it's 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock
What?
Eastern. I'm going to go ahead and get us kick-started here. Good evening, happy Friday. This is Stranger Keeping It Tight from BlackSheep Bravo, and please don't mind my sniffling and sneezing. I'm going to get this mic so damn foul, so bear with me. Happy Friday. With us today is a motley crew here. I believe Devil Dog is doing some paperwork down at the Manhattan Police Station here, taking care of some shit that went down today. But we got some other crew members, so we're going to check out over with Doc. What's up, Doc?
Oh, what is up? Today is my last broadcast.
Say what?
From this location.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little
we got a
nervous, man.
contract.
I was getting ready to throw some streamers around. Hooray!
Oh. Yeah. Fingers crossed, closing Monday, and I'm going out to Pennsylvania Tuesday.
Man, that's it. This is the deal, man. This is it.
This
This
is
is
it.
officially here.
It is down to the wire.
So, have you studied your Pennsylvania history yet?
No, don't
Oh,
care.
man. Well, you
I've
got
been to
some time.
Gettysburg, if that counts for anything.
Gonna have a barn raising. Hey,
No.
you want to make some more noise over there? Picking that up?
Gobbledygook.
Yeah.
Mhm. There it is.
Well,
Well, good. Congratulations.
You're gonna get me yelled at in the post-production meeting.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Right.
Well, I'm glad that's coming up for you. That's wrapping up, man. Selling a house is fucking stressful, man. I didn't realize how much of a pain in the ass it is to buy and sell a house.
It's a
So,
pain in the
I'm glad.
balls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was wondering where I got half the shit that I have when I was
Yeah, I know.
packing. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I love downsizing now. It's the best. It's the best.
Quite nice.
Speaking of downsizing, Ogre, you lost some more weight, looks like. So,
Oh, well, thanks.
secret. Looking good, man.
To adjust my chair. I think there was a small person on it playing Fortnite or.
Ooh, you're into that kind of stuff.
No. My daughter doesn't do or pay attention to her mother or do anything or shower regularly. She just plays
Yeah, that shower.
Overwatch. Is that one?
Oh,
Doc,
yeah,
you're
I
a
remember
young
that.
person. Do you know
I
that
don't.
one?
No, I don't.
Oh,
He
you're
doesn't
not a
play.
video
He's a
game
grown
guy.
ass man. He doesn't play games.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
I play.
just
I've
look
been
at
playing Ghost Recon Wildlands recently.
Oh,
Oh,
Pretty badass.
those are
game.
fun ones. I like
Yeah.
the World War II ones myself. But anyway, I am here. Everything's cool. Got to get the old Ogre mobiles in the shop.
Oh, what's wrong with this?
Oh, front brakes. Fucking ugly. Just
Yeah, I
listening
guess
to
you need brakes.
listening to that metal on metal grind when you're
Yeah.
going 68 on 355 there in the morning, getting to work.
That's when you know, like, yeah.
You never know when the
right.
next time you step on the brakes that you're just gonna hear that big clunk and just keep going. Yeah. So took the day off today. Called in my honcho there and said, "Hey, Hefe, I'm not gonna make it." Who's calling?
Holy shit! Did the place fall apart with you not there?
Oh fuck no! Are you kidding?
How did people get
Insane.
paid?
Yeah. How did they get by without you, man?
They're adults.
That doesn't mean
You're a
much.
very valuable person.
I have other people. See now. Look, I'm getting phone calls now from somebody.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no, that's important bus business. That'll wait. Somebody else will pick it up. I'm off today. I'm
He's
on a
off.
sick day.
Officially. off.
Propane and propane accessories.
That's his side gig, right? Oh,
No, I'm doing good. I watch the news. Watch that guy get caught there.
so I
As-
guess that's gonna be
Yeah.
the highlight of today's show tonight is our criminal justice and law enforcement systems here. For
What?
those of you guys that forgot, Devil Dog is an NYPD detective, and He's probably doing all the paperwork from all the shit that went down today. So he hopefully might join us later. But I just want to give a special thanks to, man, to all law enforcement, just in general. That I don't think people realize how tough. I mean, there's some tough jobs out there, but being a police officer in this day and age is even, I would say, even harder than ever, you know. So I just want to say thank you to all the men and women in law enforcement that really works together on getting this shit to an end. I mean, I'm sure we're going to talk about it here a little bit, but that was some pretty scary shit, man. What being that they didn't go off, but the potential, you know, the just being an improvised explosive device being sent someplace that somebody had to handle.
That guy was not a good bomb maker.
Probably
So
not.
I've been extremely busy recently, and I haven't
Yeah.
had time, and I don't have TV anymore because I got rid of that crap.
You got repossessed.
Yeah, something like that.
The TV detector van came by.
Right. So someone explain, start to finish, what exactly happened.
There was a crazy guy in Florida, and he was sending bombs to the people that Trump rails against in his rallies. The Clintons, George Soros, Robert De Niro got one, Kamala Harris, Cory Booker, senators. But Bernie was left off the list.
Paul Rubens got one, I thought, too.
Oh, wow.
No, Paul Rubens did not get one.
Oh, that was
Bunch
somebody
of
similar.
Democratic types. And the funny thing is that the return address was it said in big fucking letters like it was printed off at home. And so, from Debbie Wasserman Schultz. They showed one of the packages on the news.
That's when his internet went out, and the YouTube video he couldn't finish watching
There's
it.
a guy who had lived in New York and now lives in Florida, and he was a soccer
jail.
fan.
Yeah.
Now he's in jail.
Why do all the crazies live in Florida?
They do because it's America's basement.
Wow. Yeah, I never heard of it that way, but
We should just
It's
detach that
it's
state.
hot and wet and smelly and full of a bunch of old stuff.
yeah. Damn, that's a good way of putting it, Ogre. Holy shit. Yeah, so for those who are listening in from Florida, no offense.
You suck. Move.
But yeah, we're going to talk about your state for a little bit.
Move to Texas if you want it hot.
You suck.
That's right.
Jackass.
So
But
there's
yeah,
the
I
nuts
guess,
there's the nuts that say it's still they're still saying they had the guy's van. I was watching on the news when I was cleaning
van.
Stately Ogre Manor here, not working today, and they had his van on a flatbed. They were towing it, and there was a tarp over it, and the tarp started flapping, flappity flap flap flap, and then they pulled the flatbed over, and he's I guess they were ATF or some kind of FBI agents, and they hop on the back and they're readjusting the tarp, and the camera, the choppers are. That's my helicopter. They're following, and the camera zoomed in on the fucking windows of the van, and this guy
It
had
didn't sound like a helicopter. It sounded like someone was fapping in the background.
Well, that too. Okay. Well, I got to work.
My sound effects ain't that great.
And shut up. And it had all this shit on the fucking windows. Just Google it. I mean, it's just all this like Trump stuff.
Yeah.
There's a picture of Hillary with the crosshairs over her. There's all the Trump's. There's one of Trump riding on a tank, and then there's like this fucking like soccer sticker for Trump. It's like Tallahassee youth soccer team supports
Soccer
Trump.
was
I'm like,
invented by
that can't really
European
happen.
ladies. Soccer was invented by European ladies.
And
What are you
it's
doing?
just,
There's nuts that are saying it was a false flag.
yeah.
It was really the Democrats doing
Wow.
it, trying to make Republicans look bad.
I just gotta say, thank God he didn't know what the fuck he was doing, because that could have been.
What he was doing?
I mean, he didn't know what he was. I mean, nothing. Thank God, nothing went off.
He didn't know how to make.
He didn't know how to really do the job
He
correctly.
needed some tips from Kaczynski. At least fucking Kaczynski's bombs went off and killed a couple people.
At least be smart about being stupid.
There you go. He didn't listen to it. He did not hear that last show. So there it is.
Unbelievable.
My favorite was fucking a serial bomber gets caught, and they go to the White House to have fucking Trump, the president of the United States, make a few remarks. And he comes out and he has a few remarks, but he still has it at a regularly scheduled event that he had with a bunch of people that were there for that were like, what was it, future black Republican leaders or something. I'm not making that up. It was something like that. And they show him, and they go to him coming in. He comes in, and it's a bunch of screaming loons and fucking Make America Great Again hats, and he's trying to make this statement on how great law enforcement is. And these people are yelling like fake news and fucking bullshit. And lock her up! They're yelling. I'm serious. In the White House, like you couldn't take
show.
5 fucking minutes and like have a TV camera set up in like another wing or where that big hallway that Obama came marching down when they got Bin Laden. Have him make a statement from there, and then go into your fucking screaming loons and get your fucking 78-year-old boner going because people are screaming for you and love you so much. But I mean, it's just, I don't know. Everything I really tried, fellas. When they said give him a chance and see what he's like, I tried, but everything he does, I mean, act like a fucking president for once. You don't got to walk out. Serial bomber gets caught. Let me go out here in front of my fucking super fans that are going to scream lock her up and fake news and CNN sucks. They're really yelling it. You can fucking Google it.
No, I caught a little glimpses here and there. One thing that Joel mentioned here in the comments is that that on some, I think it was Fox, I guess, that was covering it, they blurred out the stickers and decals on that van of his.
Oh.
So, I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but that'd be kind of funny. I mean, there was a lot of
Joel
bullshit
guy's a big liar, let me tell you.
Yeah. But
Fake
yeah,
news.
it's just a lot of.
It just sounds like a bunch of stupid shit that no one should really care about. Move on with your life. No one died. Fuck off. Who cares?
Yeah, there you go. See, I'm done with it. I'm ready. I'm ready to move on. I am. It was a
died.
long ass week.
But did you die?
Even if people died, I mean, whatever. People die every day.
Oh, you know what else? My favorite thing was that they sent one to Obama's.
Mm-hmm.
One got sent to the Obamas, and when he was leaving the White House today to go to another one of his fucking rallies to again listen to people scream and tell him how great he is that one of the reporters asked him. They said, "Are you gonna give a phone call or try to reach out to President Obama?" And he was just like, "No, I don't think so."
Yeah.
Why would he?
Because
it was another president of the United States that was sent a fucking bomb in the mail.
So why do you need the president to call the former president?
Sake. Because that's what you do. That's called being.
So if you get a bomb in the mail, I'm supposed to call you, and if I get a bomb too, we're supposed to be like bomb pals. Is that what you're talking about?
Are you the fucking president of the United States?
No.
Am I? Well, there you go. That's the answer.
Well, then it doesn't matter, though.
Yes, it does matter.
No, it
does matter. That's the whole thing. It does matter.
It does not matter.
It's called being presidential. You don't go up there and say, "Hey, I'm a dick. Look at me, doo-doo-doo." You know, that'd be me giving a fucking press conference as president. You know.
Ooh, and how would that look like?
That would look like I just did. Hey, fuck China. Yeah, that too. Suck a dick. Bye. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah.
That's my mic drop.
That was good. That was a good one.
It's called being presidential. It's not just fucking telling people I could shoot somebody in the face in the middle of Fifth Avenue and people would still love me. That's not
Manhattan.
Right in Manhattan. Making fun of a crippled fucking reporter is not being presidential.
See, look. Oh, I can see Doc's. I can see his gears turning. He is. Oh, Doc is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care. I mean,
I don't really care either. But I mean, he's not going to stop sending out tweets that are telling people to lock up Hillary and CNN is garbage and saying that, the failing New York Times. It's just to fucking stop. His handlers somebody needs to stop being afraid of him in that fucking White House.
Mm-hmm.
And say, listen, fuckface, you're killing us. Maybe, the midterms will wake him up. And maybe not, Maybe people love that. Maybe time.
I'm gonna laugh if he becomes president again.
If he wins again,
I'm gonna laugh so hard because it's just gonna be so ridiculous.
It'll be completely ridiculous because then we get what we fucking deserve.
I'm still hoping for complete anarchy here.
Yes.
Now speaking of like that anarchy, I needed to bring this up before I forget. Yeah, no, before I forget. Like yesterday, and Doc. So yesterday, I was driving.
AYN, Doc. All right, I'll shut up.
Come on now. I can barely think as it is. So yesterday I'm driving. All right, I'm here in Northwest Indiana, and I'm driving. And sometimes here at these intersections, you get that weird yellow light that blinks. So it's really a quick left turn lane light. So there's a lot of cars in the left-hand lane, and this little old lady comes out of a shopping center. I don't know what it was, but she pulls out and starts to get in front of me, like inching her way. And there's cars like now filing up, and she's like waving, like pointing. And I just ignored it because I just again like Doc says, stupid. What you're saying again about stupid?
Be smart about being
Be smart
stupid.
about stupid, right? This lady could have just waited, waited until the next light or something, but no, she is really going to try to really squeeze the fuck in there. Now, normally, 5 years ago, I would have gone ape shit over that. I would have gotten so fucking pissed. I would have got out of my car, started screaming because of just the pure ignorance and just, just the whole aggravation. But now I'm starting to realize, like Doc said, who gives a fuck? Like really, I'm starting to realize that I'm running out of fucks to give. I'm running out of fucks to give because I don't know what it is. I think other things are distracting me that can probably use my attention a lot more. But I think that was a turning point today or yesterday in my life of some growth because for one time, usually, shit like that usually sets people off. But for me, I was just like, damn it, man, this
Ain't
the
nobody
ignorance.
got time
You
for
can't
that
fix
shit
it. You
anymore.
can't fix it. There's just too many stupid fucking people, and there's nothing I can do to change it. So I just have to accept it, swallow it, and just say, there it is. Man,
The world's
that's-
going to continue
that's-
going on tomorrow.
That's called being a normal human. There,
Yeah.
Spaniard. Congratulations.
I've been watching a lot of Bob Ross. And I think that's
the getting out of your car and screaming at an old woman pulling out of a shopping center. That's kind of on the extreme level.
Well, see, the one thing I didn't mention is she almost caused 3 other accidents, and she was also looking at her phone. So that's it wasn't like a little old lady. It was just not a teenager, but an older lady.
It wasn't a little red Toyota thing, was it?
Ooh, no, it wasn't. No, it was a Buick.
Could have been mi madre.
Oh no, we're not. We're not talking. I'm talking maybe between the ages of 40 and 50. Maybe.
Hey,
So like I said,
that's not old.
not senior, not
So
senior.
wait,
So
supposed to
your guys' age? 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, my age.
Thanks.
How about that? Okay.
Wow.
Come on.
Yeah, that's
I'm
pretty
not
old.
ashamed.
You're not wrong. You hit it right on the head with that one.
But come on. But yeah, it's just getting to the point now where it's I'm starting to kind of renegotiate, or I'm starting to think a little bit more clear of like, what do I really want to spend my money, time, and effort on? And there's a lot of shit that I'm like Doc, you were saying, you're moving, you got a lot of shit that's you're minimizing. That's what I'm doing, man. That is what I'm doing. That is my new I don't know, leaf. Since it's fall and all this shit, my new a new leaf I'm turning over is just just kind of taking some inventory of how much fucks I have. And I'm going to be very lenient on the fucks that I do give from this point on. So that's just my Spaniard message of the day.
Really good. I like
A
it.
lot of fucks.
A lot of people can take that advice, especially for those that have like PTSD.
No, they won't
just, like,
take it.
Just
That's
don't
just
give a
it.
fuck.
They won't take it.
Whatever.
They'll listen to it, and
Yeah.
they're going to still continue to be assholes.
Yeah,
That's
that
the way
too.
it is. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sick. I got a cold, so I'm going to be ranting a lot. So bear with me.
Try not to be an
What's up
asshole.
with this caravan thing that's going on too? I heard a lot about that.
They're coming to
These
invade us.
people, they're-
The,
We gotta
the-
shoot 'em.
The Guatemalan invaders.
We're going to shoot them. We're going to get them all
Word.
lined up, and we're going to
I
shoot them.
heard that one. I was arguing with a cat on the internet about that one.
I love that. See, I wanted some more shit stirred from that post.
The guy was, it's an invasion. They should send the military. I'm like, God, I hope they send a military and they start fucking shooting these people. That would be fucking wonderful. There, you want some mass chaos, Doc? Talk about that. Just unloading a fucking couple M60s off a. Do we still have half tracks? I don't know. I'm old, but armored cars or whatever the fuck they're called now.
They're at the Smithsonian.
I'm sure that would be cool. Yeah, that would go over well. Then you'll find out who the fuck. The thing that pissed me off is that I got in an argument with somebody that posted this whole big thing about how they're a fucking they're a God-fearing a good Christian and all this stuff.
Don't even get me started.
And they were good Christian, but here's why here's a laundry list of why these people shouldn't be let into our country. And I'm like,
okay.
Yeah, I must have missed that verse in the Bible where Jesus said, "Fuck the poor and the sick and the people looking for a better way of life, and make them go away."
Now, I'm not a very big Bible person, or a Jesus freak or anything like that, but I do agree that they shouldn't be allowed in our country.
Well, that's fine
neither
and dandy,
neither
but
you
don't-
pale faces
but
belong in this
that's
country. So
that
what
was
are you talking about?
that was the whole point, that these people were espousing, you know, their great faith in Jesus, and Jesus leads my life and I follow everything Jesus does. But here comes some people that are poor and trying to find a better way of life, but fuck them, they can't get in. It's like, huh? How the fuck does that? What would I asked the guy? I said, what would Jesus do if he was there at the border and he was in charge? No fucking answer. All I get is fucking tap dancing about how
I don't know,
conservative-
maybe drink some wine and walk on water. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. That's another thing. I don't seem to remember at that fucking at that wedding when all them extra people showed up. I don't remember Jesus saying, "Hold on, this is closed. This is a closed episode. You can't come in here. This is our event." No, he did a little fucking shebang. Whoopity doo! Look at this. We got wine and we got some fishes. Check it out. Eat up,
Make some bread out of
motherfuckers.
sand. I don't know.
Yeah. I
Well,
don't
the
know.
argument that
That's what
really-
gets me. That's not the argument on if it's legal or not, because it's not, because you're illegal. You're coming in illegally into the country. There.
No,
Done.
the argument that I saw that caught my attention, Ogre, was the argument of vaccination, that these immigrants aren't vaccinated and they're coming into our country.
Well, yeah,
to
I mean, we
infect
still
us.
have idiots in this country that aren't
Hey, you
vaccinated.
know what, motherfuckers?
kids.
I'm not
Exactly.
vaccinated. You know,
and
I'm going
if
to tell you that
if
right
you're
now.
vaccinated, why would you be worried about somebody who's not?
Exactly.
Guess what? I got vaccinated a long, long time ago. I'm not going to get the fucking measles from somebody from Guatemala who's here to pick cucumbers.
Maybe rubella, but not measles. I'm fucking hey, man.
I forgot about the old rubella. You don't want to get that.
MMR.
Shit. But yeah, that was an actual argument, Doc. Can you believe that in this day and age, as much education as this country offers that nobody takes, there is a lot of people stuck on fucking stupid, and I'm just waiting for natural selection. You know, that is my
that's why we
That's the
need,
thing.
this
It boils
anarchy.
down. It boils down to this whole fucking bullshit. It goes back again because there's people on there that believe that you got 4,000 to 7,000 fucking dirt farmers from Guatemala and Honduras that started walking, and they started grouping together, and they made it to southern Mexico, and now they're heading north. We're going to America to get fucking jobs, you know, whatever. And all of a sudden,
Are they like physically or literally walking?
they're walking.
Yeah,
they're like
they're
1,000
walking.
miles from the border, and they're walking. People are.
That's
Take them
pretty
weeks.
Yeah.
Months. There are people that believe that these groups were that they got together and they're getting paid by the fucking Democrats. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? That's insane. Yes, I'm
That is
serious.
absolutely absurd.
That George Soros got these grouped together and it's an invasion. What?
I
See,
mean,
and-
there's
and-
probably better ways for invading. I mean, why not come through the north?
And
Yeah.
No
you got
border
all these
patrol.
people- all these guys are crying about it. You listen, it's on the news, it's on the radio, it's on the fucking Twitterverse, it's on Facebook, it's on the fucking conservative radio that I giggle to driving home in traffic to give me something to laugh at, and besides listening to another fucking Queen song. And you get these people talking. And I'm sitting there thinking about it like you just thought, Doc. It's like they just got across the southern border of Mexico. They got more than 1,000 miles to go. The fucking the elections. Or Halloween, the elections, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and maybe even fucking MLK Day will come and pass before these guys are even close to the border. And these guys are talking about it like they're you know, in fucking Woodridge, and I live in Downers Grove, and they're knocking on my fucking door. It's like, relax.
Well, a lot of the people that I've been seeing on Facebook are a lot of the people that have been making cases for them to be here are the same as those that oppose, like, us being the police of the world, or the U.S. being the police. So why would we have to be the sanctuary for everyone too? Like, isn't that kind of like a double-edged sword there?
Well, that's the whole thing. That's the thing where I go on, is that there's a statue in fucking New York Harbor. It says, "Give me your poor, your tired, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. You know, come here and I'll fucking huddle them." That's, you
Take our
know,
lives.
we're supposed to be, America is if y'all hear all the idiots in the MAGA hats, make America great again. We'll make America great, and America's great. And what'd St. Ronnie say to fucking, what was it? My brother.
You know, by you calling people idiots, that only just furthers the
I-
divide. I'm just throwing that out there.
I don't care. It's my fucking own. Do your disclaimer there, Spaniard. It's my opinion. And
These opinions are only by Ogre and not recommended by the following
Thank you.
members of
Ameri-
BlackSheep Bravo
in
LLC
answer-
Incorporated.
Okay, thank you. In answer to your question, Doc, America is supposed to be better. We're supposed to be that country that will take in people wanting to breathe free.
I get it, but I just found it ironic that the same people that were crying that we shouldn't be the police of the world are the ones that are saying that we should take these people in, which is kind of like being the police of the world.
I think we should be the police of the world.
No, we should not be.
Sure, we should.
Why?
Make
Why?
sure there's no
Why should we
fundraisers
be? So
going
we
on.
lose more of our own people? Fuck off.
Because
Well,
once again,
let me
we're
ask you guys
supposed to be
this. Let me ask you guys this point here. The comment was made that we're not gonna send our National Guards to the border. We're gonna send our active duty because the National Guards, I guess from what I gathered, the National Guard isn't the real military. So that's why they're going to send active
Well, same thing with the
military
Puddle Pirates.
Well, it's not.
Yeah.
Send a Coast Guard. That'll help.
So I don't know if
Going
that
across
pissed
the
off a lot of
land.
people, but I know a couple of people that were in the National Guard took a little bit of offense to that. Like, hey man, I mean, isn't that what the National Guard really was meant to be? To protect our in-house, our issues here at home, whether it's flooding, national disasters, or invasions.
Ah, fuck it. Send the 10th Mountain down there to turn away fucking farmers.
I say we should. I don't know. I really don't have the answers. I guess I'm feeling pretty safe and secure here in the good old Midwest.
I mean, they're going to have to survive through Mexico, and that place is a shit show in of itself.
Good lord. Yeah, there's going to be like 8 guys show up come fucking February.
Yeah, right. We're here.
Yeah, we're here. Where's the rest of them? Oh, they didn't make it. Don't ask.
Cartels.
It got ugly there around Guadalajara.
Yeah.
We had some trouble in Mexico
Right.
City.
We got a couple comments here. Katie, have them set up shop in Wyoming. There's nothing going on there. That is absolutely true.
Yeah, put them in Nebraska or something.
Linda, all
cut
our
meat.
immigrant relatives are what made America great.
Mine.
And I agree with that. I mean, you really, and again, we're doing the homeschooling for our son. We are really being proactive and really getting the lessons. And some of these videos that we're using.
Homeschooling?
Yes, that's
You're
what we're
gonna turn
doing.
your kid into a freak.
No, man, this kid
No,
is smart.
the freaks
dude.
are at public school.
He's
Yeah,
not gonna be
look,
able
have
to
you seen these
brainwash
stuff?
you there.
You work for a school corporation. Have you seen some of these fucking undisciplined fucks?
I don't work.
Hey, we can't talk to him about this. He's in the
That's true.
system.
That's right. He's part of the system.
I work for a private company. Thank you very much.
No, but anyway, the point that I was trying to make was that our history. I mean, there could be long debates on how fucked up American history is when we really, if you really want to have a good discussion, and again, these people will talk about certain periods in our history, but let's go back to the very beginning, and that's what people don't seem to realize is that nobody, including myself, our ancestors were not from this land here, in itself. So in essence, all of us are immigrants, other than the Native Americans who lived here prior to Plymouth Rock and all this stuff. And people tend to forget about that.
Well, they
And so
wandered over across a land bridge from fucking Siberia.
That
Until we
too.
gave them all smallpox and they died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here, have these blankets with smallpox.
That's something to be proud of, right? That's some history.
I make no excuses or apologies for our ancestors coming here from Europe and building this country into what I believe is the greatest country on earth. So we
Yuck.
could be so we could be the world's policeman and bring in all the immigrants and let people live here. That's why we're here. I mean, yeah, it was shitty. There's a lot of shitty stuff in our history, but there's a lot of shitty stuff in everybody's history. Name me a country where everything was fucking great since day one.
Antarctica.
Oh, wait. Where?
Antarctica.
Antarctica.
The North Pole.
I'm not wrong though. Come on.
No, that is
I don't
true.
believe Antarctica's a country.
Continent, country.
Isn't it held
Where
by,
do we
like,
draw the line at?
7
I don't
different-
know.
the Tropic of
I don't think they have a formal government or anything, but that's
the
whatever.
Falklands?
Oh, I love the Falklands.
We got a lot of sheep there.
Sokovia was nice.
Sokovia?
Sokovia.
Liechtenstein.
Yeah.
Germany, they never did anything bad to anybody.
No.
There's a good
No,
country.
they're the good ones.
Hey, did you see that fucking shit? Speaking of Germany that I just brought up, they're increasing their military budget.
No.
Wow. Are they trying to match us?
Yeah, because old Trumper there said, fuck you guys, NATO's got to carry the load, and so they were like, well, okay, we can't sit around and have the Americans helping us out anymore, so we're going to have to get our own shit
Well, that's
together.
about time, though.
Oh, speaking of which, what about Saudi
No, it's
Arabia?
not about time. That makes me fucking very nervous.
Are we?
I got shouted down in college classes in 1989 because I said it was a terrible thing to let them get together because sooner or later they're going to load up on tanks and start eyeballing the Sudetenland. And the other hippies at school were like, "Hey, you're crazy, you're crap." Like, I'm telling you, it'll happen in our lifetimes. Watch them.
So my question right now is, I haven't heard about it, but are we still friends with Saudi Arabia? Are we not? Are we still in good terms?
They
Okay,
got
just
all
wanted
that
to make
fucking
sure.
oil and they're spending all that cash buying our old planes.
Yeah, but they're chopping up people at their consulates.
It's okay. Fuck it. Who cares? It's
one.
all about the
Hey, they're
one
cannibals,
here and
whatever.
there ain't gonna hurt.
Yeah, you know.
All right.
What's one?
It's
dead,
only
what's-
one person out of what, like 10 billion on this planet?
What's
Whatever.
one?
I
What's
still don't
one
get
dead
that story.
newsman that was complaining
Yeah, I
about
don't
the
either.
Crown Prince getting
Yeah, I
beat
don't
up?
get it.
You know,
Like, I wouldn't go
it was an impromptu fist fight where you brought your bone saw. That still cracks me up.
Bone saw's ready.
Let me bring my bone saw. Nothing's gonna happen with that. They're trying to
No.
pin it on some rogue, like lieutenant colonel or something in their Saudi intelligence division or something of the army. It's a bullshit. There's going to be but nothing's going to happen. There's not going to be any condemnation by the U.S. government because there's too much oil and there's too much business going on with the Saudis. Plain and simple. The end. Next topic.
The end. Next topic is, I need to ask you guys something. If I did a dick move, again, this is yesterday during my
The answer is yes.
I witnessed a head-on collision right in front of me,
Okay.
and I saw that some construction workers were running to the aid of the drivers. So I said, "Fuck it, they got it. I'm gone. I don't got
Yeah,
time.
none of
I'm
your
late.
business.
None of my business."
Fine.
So I left.
What are you, a fuck? You're not a doctor, are you?
That's right, nor a police, police traffic cop or nothing. So I
Are
said,
you like me, amateur
job's done.
gynecologist? I mean, if there was some gynecological work that needed to be done, there you go. That's right.
breast
Open
exams.
wide.
You have a discolored areola. You might have to spec this a little bit deeper. But yeah, I got the fuck out of Dodge, man. I got out of there.
Nah,
Soon
if there's other people there and you're not a fucking EMT or a
Yeah.
doctor or a nurse,
You have no obligation to stop
Yeah.
anyways.
Good. Because
I mean,
there was a
if you're on a lonely country road and somebody comes barreling down the other way and has a one-car collision with a tree,
yeah.
that's a different story, and there's nobody there.
Nah, fuck you. I'm leaving.
Oh,
I gotta go. I got that thing. Like
I got shit to do.
the bank closes.
I don't
in
have
5
time for
minutes.
this.
But yeah, I didn't do it. And then like I'm driving because I think I was driving to WJOB this morning, or I was maybe yes, I don't remember what it was. But I had to be someplace. If I would have stopped, that would have taken me way out of my schedule. So
I vote no. That's not a dick.
All right,
move.
good,
You
'cause
saw people that were coming to help, and you're not a trained professional.
well, I was a trained professional back in the day, but not
Well, that's
not
different.
anymore.
You're a huge cock, then.
I'm a cock.
You should have helped.
I knew it.
Somebody
Maybe that's why I got a cold.
Could have
It's
been my
payback.
mother. She lives in.
Man, your mother really gets around out here, does she?
Hey, watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
That's what she said.
logistically,
Okay.
she gets around here. But I don't know. What are you guys going on? What's going on this weekend? Anything? Any Halloween festivities you guys are going to tonight or this weekend?
I'm going to see A Star Is Born. with Lady
Date night, I
Gaga.
take it.
And I got to go to the eye doctor tomorrow morning.
Before the movie or after the movie?
I don't know.
Mm.
Nah, no, that's before. The eye doctor's early.
Okay,
And I
good.
think we're going to the cheapy, 11 a.m. movie. Maybe I'll have an eye patch, yar, and then I can talk like a pirate just to have fun.
Yar.
That'll be
Do it,
fun.
man. That would be fun. And get
Or they'll make
get the
my
popcorn.
eyeballs really big, and they'll make my pupils really big, so I won't be able to see anything, and I can sit there with the Terminator, with those plastic wraparound sunglasses. They
Those
give
gargoyle
they can
sunglasses.
sleep. Are you watching
Yeah.
the movie? Yeah, I sure am.
Or be
Supposed
like
to be a good
Homer
movie,
Simpson
though,
with
maybe.
the eyes open.
It's supposed to be good. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't care. It looks like it's good. We'll go see that. That should be
We're
fun.
up.
And then I believe that's about it. Then I got somebody
Yeah.
supposed to cook me some dinner, and
Ooh,
tonight.
what's being made for you? What's being prepared?
not quite sure.
Filet
Something
mignon?
with- Something with steak.
Tube steak.
I was
Very
right.
Nice. Very nice.
Tube steak. That's later.
Smothered. It's just smothered. Oh man.
So
Yeah,
that's
I'm
my
gonna be
exciting
medicated.
Saturday, and I got to find out how much my car's going to cost me to get the fucking brakes done. It's probably going to
Oh
be
man, that's right.
$1
Shit.
billion.
See, that's one thing I'm disappointed in myself that I didn't learn is auto mechanics. I was too busy fucking off playing instead of watching guys that knew what the hell they were doing. I should have learned because now I'm
Yeah, but then if you
spending a
know
lot
that
of
shit,
money.
everybody bothers you about it.
That's true. Yeah.
Hey, can you take a look at my oil pan?
Because I just went and got my truck fixed the original quote was $800, and I said, "What the?" I mean, I chewed this. Not I didn't chew him out, but I was like, "What the fuck? $800? Like, what are you putting in there? Gold spark plugs? What the fuck?" And he went from $800 down to $400. I'm like, "Why didn't you just start with that? Why did you stress
Trying to
me
make
out?"
some money. What do you mean? Why didn't he?
No,
why
man.
didn't he-
And
why
I
would you
told him
start
straight
low?
up. I said, "This is a hunting truck.
Called the
I
ghost
don't drive it very often. I just need it to get me to and from where I need to go in the wilderness and back. It doesn't have to be state of the art shit." And this guy, told him what I was looking for. Calls me back, an hour or two later, $800 something. I'm like, no deal, no. Try
I had
again.
a guy at work. I told a guy at work, one of the drivers, I was talking to him, and I got to get the brakes done. I said, it's fucking metal on metal, growling at me. He's like, what are you, stupid? I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, you got a shop here and you got mechanics. I'm like, yeah, and they're paid to work on fucking buses. I'm like, I want to make $0, have somebody come in from like the regional office or something. What are you guys doing back here? Oh, we're changing the brakes on the manager's car. That goes
And in
over
other
well in
news, a
2018.
manager in a private bus company gets shackled out of his work today for
Yeah.
having mechanics work on his personal cars.
Exactly. They don't fuck around anymore. They'll fucking show
Screw
you the
that.
door for shit like that. But it's okay. I'm paying them out of my own pocket. So they're like, yeah, fuck off. Get your shit and get out.
Nothing.
That's the way that works. Hey, we got some fan comments if you want to hear
All
those.
right, let's take a look at fan comments.
All right, so first one is for the group. This is from Frank from Vancouver. This is for us. This show would never last in Canada. What do you guys say to that?
Why is Canada? Why is even
We do
Canada
get a lot
getting
from
involved?
Canada.
Yeah, this is like the fourth time I've heard something from.
I don't know. 'Cause I don't know,
Here's
get
what I
somebody
gotta
here
say.
something.
We need to
Fucking
get
Here's what I gotta
somebody
say.
from Saskatoon.
Here's what I got to say about Canada. When I want your opinion, I will give it to you.
Exactly. Thank you. This
We
one's
should
for the
build a wall.
Spaniard. This is Jose from Los Angeles, California. Yeah. He wants to know how much semen does it take to style your mustache every morning?
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, that's about the best one yet.
That is good. You know what? I'm stumped. I don't have a comeback for that one. Jeez, I'm
did
gonna
it.
sleep on that. That was good.
He doesn't
That was
have
good.
come back for that. Here, get it? No. Okay. This one's for Ogre. This is Bertha from Downers Grove, Illinois.
Bertha.
Yeah.
Cool.
She
How come mine
says,
are always
you're
from
my
Downers
favorite
Grove?
when I put my fingers in your ass.
Well.
Hey now.
Stop. I told you to stop right there, Bertha.
You were supposed to do it after the show, not during the show.
Supposed to do less than
Well, we have one
3.
for Devil Dog, but he's not here, so I don't think I should.
Here, I'll do it. Go ahead, read it.
Okay, Peter from Boulder, Colorado.
Boulder.
Yes. Why are you gay?
Because I wear my vest.
Oh man! And then Angie from Houston, Texas, for me. She says I'm the greatest. Well, thank you very much, Angie.
She must be a second cousin.
Nothing for what's that girl's? What's our new girl's name?
Oh, Siren.
Siren, nothing.
That's it. Nothing for her.
Oh yeah, there is one. Your eyes say hello, but the rest of your face says go away.
That's kind of funny.
So
Yeah,
Doc,
well,
you're
thank you to our fans.
yeah. Hey Doc, you're a doc. What's good for colds? Whiskey or NyQuil? What's better?
Both mixed together.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do.
Copious amounts.
I hope I wake up tomorrow.
Take a bunch of liquor and drink a bunch, or take a bunch of pills.
Don't
with
ever
liquor.
do that.
That's
Don't
always
ever
good.
take medicine.
Because my head is killing
liquor.
me, man, and I'm getting soft in my old age.
Get about 48 ibuprofen and down them with like half a bottle of Jack. And you'll
Damn,
be
that's a lot.
straight.
Half a bottle.
Jeez,
That's
how
a
are
lot.
you alive?
I don't know. It's a good question.
So any sports news, Ogre? Do we have anything in our sports?
Yes, the Red Sox are kicking the shit out of the Dodgers in the World Series,
And
that's about it. And
that's it. How many more games do we got left until baseball's officially over?
Probably 2. I don't know. It depends on tomorrow. They got the shit kicked out. The first 2 games were in Boston, and Boston kicked ass in Boston, and now they're going to Los Angeles for. They got 3 games scheduled, but we'll see what happens. It looks like Boston is the best team, and they're just showing it. They're the best team all season, and they're just kicking ass.
That was beautiful.
So baseball could be over Sunday. I know how much.
Thank God.
hate baseball.
It's
You
about
too, huh?
time baseball's over. Jeez.
It'll be back in March. Pitchers and catchers report February 12th.
Ah,
at
because
that.
they're gay.
I'm gay.
What?
The,
How does reporting to spring training make one gay?
the pitchers and catchers.
Oh,
The catchers are
okay,
catching.
all right.
I'm gay.
There you go.
That's it.
What else we
Oh,
got? College
man.
football?
Well, that's what I'm going to
No,
be doing all
college
day tomorrow. I'm going to be in
football's
bed all day pretty much. So if anybody wants to bring me soup.
Ah, fuck! I gotta go see that fucking movie and it's football. God damn it!
Oh, man.
Well,
I'll let you know all about it. I'll text you while your popcorn hole is being activated. We'll see if we can. You going to do
That'll
that
be
trick,
fun.
the popcorn hole trick?
Yeah, except I'll have the eye patch, so like my dick will be hanging out the side. There won't be in the fucking hole. Sir, would you please put your penis away?
Oops.
Oh, sorry, it's the
Sorry.
eye patch. Yar.
Yar.
Do you
I
get
love
extra
my-
butter for that
Can
purpose?
Can I do my pirate joke?
Do it.
Okay, pirate walks into a bar, and he's got a steering wheel sticking out of his pants, and the bartender says, "Hey, buddy, you got a steering wheel sticking out of your pants." And the pirate says, "Yar, it's driving me nuts."
An eighth grader just called. He wants his joke back. That was beautiful. That was
Oh
good.
man, I
That
love
made me
I
those
laugh.
love that
jokes.
one.
But that made me
I love
laugh.
that
See,
one.
the simplest things in life, folks. That's all you need. That's all you need to get by. Adding a little.
Oh, and for the white racists that hate basketball, hockey, I guess, has started.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, hockey's fun.
So if you don't like basketball and you're white, you're automatically racist? Is that what you
No,
just said?
if you complain, this was Monday Motivation. This wasn't last Friday's show. Sorry, I'm mixing up my shows.
Yeah, that's right.
Get
See, he
very
forgets.
confused. Yeah, I had a rant about that, about people. You don't.
It happens
you're
in
not
your old age.
You're not shut up. You're not necessarily a racist if you are white and like hockey. But if you are white and you like hockey and you continue to explain why it's so much better than the NBA and how lazy the NBA players are and give them 100 points and have them play the last 2 minutes, you might have some soul searching to do.
You know what's soul searching? Sometimes I just find myself looking at street fight videos just for shits and giggles. I don't know. Am I the only one?
No, I watch those sometimes too. They're
No,
fascinating.
I watch
sometimes.
them guys popping their like fucking
Zits,
not tumors, not zits. What's it? Cysts.
cis.
Oh,
those are
those are good,
captivating,
too.
aren't they?
Yeah,
When they
those
squeeze
are
it and-
just. I could turn.
I don't
I'll
know,
come
man.
across one of them. It shows up on a fucking thing. I'm looking up like a. And I'm like,
They put me to sleep.
Cool in the gang
Yeah.
or something, and you got some like giant cyst popped on guy's dick, and you're like, oh, I got to see this.
Ooh, I gotta see
Oh,
that.
you just want to look at penis. That's your
Oh,
cover.
yeah, that's true too. And then you look, and you start watching them, and next thing you know, fucking an hour and 48 minutes go by, and you're like, holy shit, I've been watching these things for 2 hours, watching people pop their fucking cysts on their balls.
Now I have to ask this question. This is just for both men and women. Since
Glad I
the
never had a cyst. Ugh.
I know me neither, and yeah, but since the birth of smartphones, have you noticed that your bathroom time has increased? The better the phone you have, the better the
Bathroom time was
smartphone you
always
have,
long.
the longer the time you
Ha,
spend in the bathroom.
That sucks.
Yeah. No, I've
No, not really. I think
no.
I'm still the same. I don't go on my phone that much in the bathroom.
Yeah.
My leg falls asleep when I'm sitting on the toilet for too long. I don't like that.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. I thought I was the only one.
That's
Oh,
motivation
I'm the
to get
opposite.
my ass
I get a
up.
lot of work done when I take my I got to stop doing that because I'm doing too much work. and
Now,
not
if it were a
enough
more comfortable
real work.
chair, I think I might join that club.
Which club was that?
The playing on your phone and hanging out in the bathroom for a
In
while.
the bathroom? Well, yeah. I mean, it's got to start multitasking.
I spent
answering
a
emails.
lot more time in the bathroom with my phone when I was married and had kids running around.
Oh yeah,
The nice little escape.
yeah. And Katie, to answer your question, it's any kind of fight. The best I like is like
Bum
when
fights.
like when chicks are at the grocery store and they fight over like food, over bags of chips or something. It's like it's hilarious because sometimes you see titties, you see, it's just the free for all. It's pretty intense. These street fights, these
I like
grocery store.
Forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
Yeah, see, you're thinking
You got
about-
like street fights, like the guys for money, like the old Kimbo Slice videos from like 10
Well,
years ago?
no, not even that. I mean, those are cool, but I'm talking just in general, like just two
It's
guys
like anybody
walking down
getting
the
in a
street.
fist fight.
Yeah, like, hey man, what's up, motherfucker? And all of a sudden they're throwing down, bing, bang, boom. It's all going nuts. And I'm
Did you
like,
see
whoa,
the
look
one
at
with
that.
the guy where the guy's got who fucking takes his legs off?
No, I did not see
What?
that one.
There's a guy. The guy has fucking like fake legs. He's got like
Oh, yeah,
he's an
yeah.
amputee like or was born that way.
Right.
Over his
What?
he doesn't have a knee, so it's like above the knee is where his legs are gone. He had a couple of stumps, and he's gonna fight this guy. They're getting in a fist fight and they're squaring up in the street. And the guy, he's got bad balance because he's got the fucking two wooden legs or two pegs. or
Two
whatever
wooden
they are,
legs. What
wooden
is he, a
legs,
pirate?
Whatever they're called.
Arr.
And so he backs up and he pops down on the fucking street and
You should loan him your eye patch.
whoop, whoop, he fucking whips his legs off and then he's coming at the guy with the little stubs are moving.
I would laugh so hard.
And
I wouldn't fight the dude.
He ended up getting in the guy that the guy's trying to swing and you got to swing. He's punching down and Stubby there finally
Why not
gets
just
in
kick
there
him?
and
Kick him in the
grabs
face.
it. That's what I was thinking. Kick him right in the
Yeah.
fucking face. The fight over, go home.
Right.
And he
just run
grabs him
away.
by the legs and he did a double leg takedown. And then once Stubby got him down on the ground, he was just wailing on him. I'm like, holy shit, he let that guy with no legs get in on him. Just like
I
you
have
said,
no
Doc, kick him
legs.
over. Knock him over. I have no legs. I have no
Yeah.
legs. That was in a movie. I don't remember. Bad bag.
I love women fights though. For some reason, there's more swinging than guys. They start to square up a little bit and
More
they
intense.
get into
Women go to
boxing.
fight. Women fight over like fucking reasons.
Yeah,
Women
they're
are
women
going.
are grabbers.
Yeah, the women are pulling hair. They're
they
throwing
like to
elbows,
grab.
knees. I'm like, damn, man, I gotta. And the trophy wife's saying, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, "I'm looking at research. I'm just doing some research."
Research.
Waiting to see a boob flop out.
Psychology.
That's exactly how I saw my first like real life naked boob.
Research.
I was walking home from school. I was cutting through Lincoln Field, and two chicks
Uh-huh.
were fighting, and there were a couple people standing around. And I was walking past, and the girl fucking was on the ground, and the one that was on the ground, the girl was above her, was like straddling her. Yeah, I know. And hitting her, and the girl that was on the ground reached up and grabbed her shirt and pulled her shirt down, and her boob flopped out. And I was like, I don't know, 5th grade or something. I was like, oh, well, that's certainly interesting. I think I'd
First
like to
boob
see
I
more
saw
of that.
was a babysitter. One of my friends had a babysitter, and I went over to his house, and we convinced the babysitter to have her show us her tits.
Get out of here, you
True
fucking
story.
donkey. Wow.
How old were you?
I was probably 10 at the time.
How old was she?
16.
Mm-hmm.
You got issues.
Yeah. This
I
was
was
Chicago
looking
Heights.
up in the world.
Did you give her money?
No, this is Joliet, and no, I
Oh,
did not,
Jolie.
not give her money.
I was gonna say, was it? How did I say Stager on Monday that I upset somebody?
Steger. You think he said
Stager.
I know. I think I said it.
Steger.
I said it correctly, but it's,
I call
didn't
it
approve of
Steger.
the way I said it. I think I said it like
You're just not allowed to say it because you're not from there.
Stager.
whatever.
Stager.
Stager. I go there for every holiday and every.
What about you, Spaniard? What's your first boob?
Hmm. I would say it was Truth and Dare. Truth or Dare, rather. Truth or
Really?
Dare.
Truth and Dare. That's a new game.
Well, see, I was from Chicago and I was living in Texas at the time, and everybody thought I had a Chicago accent. So when I first said it, I was so fucking nervous. I said, "Let's play Truth and Dare," and they thought they got a big kick out of it. They thought I was trying to be funny, but I was nervous as hell. And I started up Truth and Dare. So you have to do both. You have to tell the truth and do the dare.
Wow, that's an intense game.
That's right. That's how the
I
Spaniard
think
rolls.
that's too much. I don't think I could handle it. I'd have to leave that.
Hey,
part.
see, in 6th grade,
You have to
that's the
leave.
kind of pressure. That's the kind of
Not if
pressure.
you're seeing boobs, you're not going to leave.
Oh, that's true too.
That
Show
is
me
cool.
your boobs. Okay. You're 10
Yeah.
years old. I'm a 16-year-old babysitter. There's nothing wrong with that.
I like Doc's story better.
No, wait, so who's in the wrong there? Would she be in the wrong? I would say
Yes.
yeah.
I would say yes,
The 16-year-old? Yes. Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
That chick's got issues. She's probably swinging on a pole now.
Either that or
maybe.
in politics,
I don't
one of the
know.
two.
I mean, I didn't follow. Wait, what?
She a state representative or something in Illinois, or
I have no idea.
you never know.
The
Joliet.
state representative from Joliet, probably doing both.
Yeah, Truth and Dare.
Perhaps.
That's right. That's their campaign. Truth and Dare. You
With
vote
an
for me,
eye
and I
patch.
dare you. Yeah, man. All right. Well, do we? It kind of sucks not having Bobby. I kind of wanted to hear some of his
Yeah.
investigative stories today. That would
I
have
wanted
been
to hear him
something.
do his
Yeah.
Governor Cuomo impersonation. All he had to do was
Yeah.
talk.
That would have been nice. That really would have been nice. But,
Swear to God, I thought Devil Dog was in my house this morning when I saw when Cuomo was on the news there. I'm like, holy shit, they all talk the same.
You know, that
You
is
caught the guy in Manhattan.
well. That's when we got to start. I'm going to start laying the seed here now. We are growing pretty much from a year ago. We are expanding. We're getting new shows, new show ideas coming up, and new events. And so that's what we're going to start calling on you guys out there. If you know of any businesses or organizations that would like to sponsor Black Sheep Bravo and its shows, give us a call, give us an email.
Yeah.
BlackSheepBravo@gmail would be the best way if you're interested. Or you can give me a call at 219-232-VETS, 219-232-8387. We're starting to branch out, and our stats are, well, we'll talk about that if you're interested. I could tell you how many people are watching our viewing and the type of response that you could expect. So, because we need to travel, folks. We have been asked to participate in a lot of different fundraising events, just veteran sponsored events, and they kind of wanted the crew there to broadcast. So in order for us to do that, we need funds in order to travel because it costs a lot of money to travel these days. So my goal is to make it to New York, to Manhattan, and hook up with Devil Dog over in that area, so then we can listen to everybody talk like that and do a show at Yankee Stadium the way Bobby set that up. Devil Dog has us a hookup at Yankee Stadium to broadcast next season. So keep your eyes open for that because that'll be a fun gig. I've never been to Yankee Stadium, and that would be such a treat. So the cool thing would be is that the whole crew will be there. So that's what we're working on, folks. Travel. We need travel funds. And Ogre.
I'm not going to the Bronx. You out of your mind?
Come on, dude. First class? We're going to fly first class.
First class? I'll
That's
only
how
go
we
to the
roll.
Bronx if Slick Rick is going to be there.
Yeah, but he's going to be in England that weekend. He's from Britain.
He got deported.
Did he?
From his own country. No, actually, he got kicked out of America. I think there was like charges on him or something, and he was gone for a few years.
Was it sex related?
No, I don't remember. Hello? Already?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, well, do we have any other segments today, Don?
No
Do you have
drawing.
anything? No drawings, no nothing.
We don't
Over, you
have
got any
anything.
special segments tonight?
No sounds? I never have any special segments.
Yeah.
Why are you asking that question?
I'm sorry. I just figured maybe, you know.
Have you watched the show on Monday? You see all the special segments.
That was a
come
good
up
show
with.
Monday. I enjoyed that. We got a lot of good comments on last
I was
Monday's
still
show.
upset that I came up with. I was so proud of myself coming up with all that fucking Halloween research, and then they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you got it. What about the show next week? That's like
Yeah, save it
the
for
day
next
before
week."
Halloween, dumbass." Oh, whoops.
Hey, well, you got a chance to redeem yourself. So that's
We
that
can do
Monday
the same
coming up.
show. I still got the same notes.
And I do have
That'd be funny.
myself and Devil Dog will be appearing on a radio show on Sunday nights. I don't have my notes in front of me, but I will post something up later tomorrow on our Black Sheep Bravo page. It's going to be from a couple weeks ago. The guest we had on from PTSD Service Dog, Joaquin, is going to be inviting us over to his show to talk about service dogs and access. So it's going to be an interesting show. So make sure you tune into that. Call, chime in. It should be an interactive show as well. So we're going to be talking more about service dogs on Sunday night on Joaquin's show. So that's going on this weekend, and that's really all I got. I'm just, like I said,
Can I do one of them things?
Can you do what?
What?
I can't hear shit.
I was trying to do. I'm practicing for when I get one of them throat things that you got to speak.
Oh yeah, no, I couldn't hear nothing.
Yeah, no, we can't. We can't.
No.
Vibrations. do
Nothing
that.
at all.
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's
Oh,
weird.
damn. Well, I
No.
guess
Yeah, I
it
didn't
doesn't
hear
work. Works
I
on
didn't hear
stage.
it. All right. Well, I think it's about that time, so we're going to go around the table here one last time for our final thoughts, and we're going to start off with Doc again. So Doc, take
All
us out.
right. Well, let's see. What do I got? Don't be a bitch about stuff. All right. So if you're feeling down, don't be a bitch. If you, I don't know. If you want to get into a fight, I don't know. Don't be a bitch. Again.
Are you getting picked on again?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, right. No way.
Did someone touch you?
Inappropriately
No special place.
or appropriately?
Or appropriately. Yeah, but if you're having bad thoughts, just man up and get over it. Like, find a way to overcome whatever is bothering you.
Wait, what do you mean by bad thoughts? I mean, I have bad thoughts every second. What are you talking about?
I don't know, like for those veterans that are having trouble,
Hmm.
just get over those fears and
Fear,
think about
yes,
it.
there you
Yeah.
go. I got you now. See, I gotta pull it out of you sometimes. I
Yes.
gotta pull it out. So the fear, it's the fear we need to watch out. So there you go.
Yes.
Very profound. Very
That's
profound.
all I
Speaking
got.
of profound,
Just get over
we're
it.
heading over to Stately Ogre Manor with his profoundness.
Get
I
us
think we lost Ogre.
watching the news.
Oh wait, no, never
Who's
mind.
our feed? Are you being funny?
Now there you go.
Oh. I really have nothing profound. Just, stop being so goddamn stupid and thinking the completely opposite political spectrum is out to get you and funding everything. I don't know.
Nice.
I got
You're talking
fucking-
like a song from The Lion King. Stop that. It makes no sense.
I see you got some new
He's got some
songs
new
out there.
material, Rajesh.
Now the biggest thing is to piggyback off of Doc's about don't be a bitch. Yeah, don't be a bitch. And you have inspired me, Doc, not to be afraid of the crazy homeless guy in front of my Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, good. Thanks.
So if I get stabbed, it's your fault.
I'll be there to help you.
Oh, thanks.
Hold your hand too while you're at it. Man, well, thank you very much, Ogre. That was very
Yeah, it
profound.
was terrible.
After all,
I'll thank you next time.
yeah, I'll make mine pretty short and sweet. Really, my final thoughts. Well, before my final thought, I'm working on a project. So I want you guys, our viewers, to stay tuned. Keep an eye open for it. It's a new segment, a new series that I'm going to be working on. So just keep an eye open for that. And my final thought is that people just need to think a little bit more before they speak. I think if we took the time to just listen more and speak less, a lot of the bullshit we
I don't think you have to raise your hand.
Yeah.
Guilty.
A lot of that bullshit will pretty much disappear if you just keep your trap shut. All right, so that's.
I totally
pretty much-
agree with that, though.
That's my final thought. Yeah.
Wait. Let me do. I'll fill in for Double Dog again.
Yeah, Double
I'll
Dog.
do his final thought. Always make your best.
Wait, you did it wrong.
Always make it.
I did. There you go.
And you got to breathe a little heavier.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
I love that guy.
Well,
there
We
you
missed
have
you,
it.
Devil Dog. You need to
better
come
get
back.
on.
Yeah, quit working so much, you big mo.
Well, Siren will be. She did post that, or she did send me a message that she will be posting some videos.
Oh boy.
Something about a bikini.
Something about a
that.
boat. Hey,
We'll see.
you got a
We'll see
boat?
what happens. So Siren, the word is out. You better produce. So here we go. All right. Well, that is all we have for
talking to
tonight.
Siren again.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing it.
Hey,
I'm done.
Yeah.
See?
Okay, yeah, okay.
you got a boat? Yeah.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
There
Okay.
you go.
Bye.
My
Watch my
Tune in
stupid
next
show
week.
on Monday. Monday Motivation, 7 p.m.